Hi, everybody. Welcome to Sahaja Yoga's 21-day Going Deeper series. Today is day 29, and we are going to focus on the left Nabhi. Yesterday, we focused on purifying our attention on our right Swadhisthana so that we can go deeper into silence. But today, we're going to move to our left Nabhi to appreciate its subtle divine qualities and learn how to clear it so we can go even deeper into thoughtless awareness. Water is the element of the Navi, so we hope that you already have your foot soak bowls ready. If not, please prepare them now. As we said yesterday, starting today, we're not going to have extra time before the meditation, so we ask that you have them ready to go for your future sessions. And if this is your first time to Sahaja Yoga meditation, welcome. We're really glad you're here. We're so glad that you're joining us. So if it's your first time, just hit that chat button and type in the chat that you're new and you're going to be asked to invite a breakout room so we can explain Sahaja Yoga a little bit more. And and so just when the join breakout room button appears on your screen, just click on it and then you'll move automatically into a breakout room. So tonight we have a live musician with us, Shobana, with her beautiful instrument, the Veena. And but first, before we hear a little bit about the Veena and the song she's going to play, I'd like to introduce today's meditation leads tonight, who is Kalawati and Andrei. Hi, you guys. How are you?
Hi, Kathy. Good.
So they've both been here before. But maybe you can just tell us really quickly about yourselves to the group and where you're calling in from tonight.
Sure. I'm Romanian, living in Pittsburgh, and I've been practicing Sahaj Yoga since I was 13 years old. I am a musician by profession, an Indian classical vocalist, and I chose this profession. It actually, I believe it chose me, and it really came as a blessing after I started Sahaj Yoga meditation, because it gave me the understanding of how subtle music can be and how music can be in the service of our spiritual growth. And what I do is I perform and I teach as well. And otherwise, other than this, I love traveling as well. I love being in the nature. It really gives me great joy, and I love meditating and teaching others how to meditate.
That's wonderful. That's so nice. Thank you. Andre, how about you? Where are you calling in from?
Right now, from the middle of Canada, on top of North Dakota, that's Regina, Saskatchewan. So there's still snow on the ground. It's trying to go away, but there's a few patches left. And we've moved across the world, started Sahaja Yoga in Romania some decades ago and lived in France and then in Canada for just about 25 years with some stints. We had a small stint in the Middle East just for spicing things up a little bit. So um,
Wow, that sounds wonderful. Thank
and
you so
we
much. Oh yeah,
we we
go
love
ahead.
it, generally speaking.
Ah, wonderful. We're so glad you guys could help out and join tonight. My name's Kathy, and I've been doing Sahaja Yoga meditation now for about 10 years and teaching it, doing guided meditations. And I'm also a musician, and I sing and play guitar in the band called Somewhere in the Middle. And Shobana is the Veena player in the band who's joining us also from the western suburbs of Chicago, Illinois. Hi, Shobana. How are you?
Hi, Kathy. I'm good. I'm happy to be with you all. Yeah,
Oh,
the
we're so
instrument.
happy that you're here to join us tonight. Thank you for joining. It's so wonderful to have a live musician. Such a nice quality to the meditation. So yeah, could you tell us a little bit about your instrument you're going to play tonight, and maybe the song also that you're going to play?
Yeah, so the instrument that I'm playing, some of you may have heard it in the first 21 Day series, but it's called a Saraswati Veena, and it's an instrument that's predominantly played in South India, and it's a wooden instrument with 7 strings.
Wow, and it's such a interesting looking instrument. Is there how many? It looks like the vertebrae of the.
Right. Yeah,
human.
the
Is that what it's
frets.
based on?
Yeah, the frets are kind of equal to the number of vertebrae in the human body, so it kind of mirrors the traveling of, as we've been learning, this energy within us through our subtle system. So it kind of mirrors this a little bit.
It's really special. I love Indian instruments. They're so special. They have such subtle qualities to them, and that's maybe a little why they help us to work on our subtle qualities. So thank you so much. So what song are you going to play tonight?
I'm gonna play a song for um, it's called a classical bhajan, which is like it's a bhajan for kind of like the removal of obstacles to our spiritual ascent. So I was gonna play that today after our talk.
Oh, that'll be wonderful. Well, we all need that, don't we? So, okay, so well, let's get started, everybody. And again, if you're new, just type in the chat, "I'm new," and you'll be asked to join a breakout room. So everyone else, just settle in and um, take a few nice deep breaths and settle in. And we're going to start with a nice meditation from our first meditation lead. Andrei, you can take it away.
Very good, friends. So if we have not made contact with the foot sock, please let's make contact. Um, get the feet wet, and as we do that, we pray to the divine power to give the foot soak the power to absorb the negativity and the heat from our subtle system, and in our own words, but it's important that we send a message to the divine power. And once we've done that, of course, we will raise our Kundalini and do the Bandha, as we always do. We are putting the feet in, not like the slide, in case new people are. Very good. Can we please have the next slide with Shri Mataji's photograph? Perfect, thank you. So let's put both our hands towards Mother Earth. And let that love that comes from Shri Mataji's photograph to sort of flow through us and flush things out a little bit. And we can ask the Mother Earth, thou art so great, thou art so kind. Please help us clear our subtle system. Please help us reach purity and balance. We can look at the photograph for a moment. and feel how it flows. And when we feel that the eyes are gently closing over the silence, we can let them close. And leave the left hand put the left hand on our lap and let the right still on or towards the Mother Earth. Mother, please completely establish divine innocence and wisdom within us. Please let the great power of the eternal child be fully awakened within us. Please let innocence and wisdom flow through all our chakras, all our channels, and purify them and enlighten them. O Divine Mother, please completely purify and enlighten our left side, our Ida Nadi. Please let our emotions be pure, our desires be pure, and our love be pure and divine. Very good. We can put our right hand back in our lap and put the left hand up, sort of towards the back, up, And let's accept that we don't actually do anything. That all true accomplishment it is through the benevolence of the divine power. And once we become more and more connected to it, it's all spontaneous. We do what needs to be done, and the result is the one that needs to happen. So we do what we don't do. So let's just accept that we don't need to do anything. Oh, Divine Mother, please take away the illusion of the doer. Please help us permanently overcome the illusion of the doer. Please let our ego be fully dissolved in the ocean of witnessing consciousness. Please take away all the excess heat from our liver in the ether. Oh, Mother, please completely stabilize and cool our attention. Very good. We can put the hand back down. And gently invite the Mother Kundalini up a couple of times. Come down on the sides. And then we can make a little bit of a, circle around our tummy, like this way. Okay, a few times, and then kind of throw it in the foot soap water. And then we can rinse our feet and go get rid of the water and rinse our hands and come back. In the meantime, maybe we can have the slide with the subtle system and the left Nabhi on the screen. Perfect. Very good. So we hope everybody is successful in the post-foot soak procedures. And today we were going to touch on the left Nabhi. And the Nabhi is really a key. All the chakras are important. We can't do without any of them. But at the Nabhi is where the worldly and the spiritual start the relation with each other. And we have to go beyond the worldly to start our journey towards the pure self. And today it's about the left part of that. So the left Nabhi. And we have to remember that the essence of the left, it's this combination of love and purity. And that has to be applied to every every aspect covered by the chakras. And the chakras, there is this worldly aspect and the spiritual aspect. So on the left Nabhi side, we have the worldly aspect and the spiritual aspect of how this purity and the pure love flows in this world. And how it first flows at the worldly level is through the family. So this is the chakra of the householder. That has to be all right. If there is giant trouble there, the whole system can't really work very well because the chakras above that, and I'm going to touch about that in 30 seconds, really depend on being enough energy available in the Nabhi, and evolution is left, right, center. It works in a spiral like that. So we have to be okay-ish, at least on the left. So on the left Nabhi side, on the worldly side, it's the family part. And that has a bit of an extra little thing about this, our speedometer, not being caught speeding too much or being totally inert. A rock on the highway, neither is good, but the main trouble in our life, in Western life, is it's just way too much speed. So to be able to watch that going by without getting involved, and I think Kalawati will touch on that a little bit, and on the, some of the family life. But the family also has the spiritual aspect. And the spiritual aspect is, well, we are, when we get closer to the spirit, or when we get realization in the, lucky event, there is somebody who is leading that process, and that's our teacher. So who wouldn't wish for their teacher to be like their mother? And we are exceptionally lucky in that regards as well, where the most incredibly unprecedented spiritual feat of giving en masse self-realization of people who have not been submitted to any prior purification has been achieved on top of that by a motherly teacher. It doesn't get any better than this. And we really, really have to take the role of the children in that family and grow up well, having that report. Eventually we move to the right when we teach, and then to the left where it does work, then back to the center where we're above, the coming and the going are all one, but we're not there yet. So for the time being, we are at this point where we feel part of the spiritual family, and we understand how it all flows, and where it flows from, and all of that. So one element that's important to help the left Nabhi is salt. So the salt is what makes it feel better, give it more strength. And what helps the liver cool, what gives a little bit of detoxification energy to the liver, is the sugar. And that's why so many people are addicted to this combination of sweet and salty, because it kind of addresses this global weakness of our Nabhi, left and right, created by the speed and attention going outside and all of that. So because the right goes so far to the right, the left grows weak. So we kind of feel like we need both salty, but we also need sweet. And, it's a sign of the times. This has never been like this. So to clear, because it's on the left, the opposite element is fire. So we could do this, right? Being careful not to obviously burn ourselves, right? Clockwise, if we have a hand candle nearby, or in general, when we feel there's a bit of trouble. And this helps it. If you have a candle ready, you could do that. Or we can simply put our our hand there, and we'll address a couple of small things about it. So if we can have back the photo for a few minutes before the talk. Perfect. So again, let's, with our hand on the left Nabhi, we can look at the photo with that angle. And let that combination of extraordinary power of love and power of purity sort of just make us feel relaxed and comforted. And also giving us the strength to become our own master. And then we can let our eyes gently close. Mother, please fully awaken the great powers in our left Nabhi. Please give us the power to fully absorb your love and your example. Oh, Mother, please help us see the complete oneness of all true spiritual teachings throughout the world and throughout history. And please, please help us fully enjoy the oneness of all the great spiritual teachers of mankind. during Shri Mataji's talk, we can keep the hand there if we feel that that's the part that's a bit more of a needs a bit more help, or we could go back to the right Nabhi, right? Put the left hand on our liver. If we feel that that's a little bit more of an issue, Shri Mataji will be talking about the Nabhi in general. And then afterwards, Shobana will be delighting us with a tune from the primordial instrument.
He must have a cozy, beautiful, cozy, again I say cozy house. Cozy doesn't mean like a hospital. Anything drops, you feel frightened. Oh my God, let me pick it up. Cozy means where you are comfortable. It's all right. In the house, in the home, if somebody comes and stays, then if little bit is here and there, doesn't matter, then you put it right. But that doesn't mean a lousy house also. It should not be taken as a lousy house, but a house which is inviting. When people come in, you give them a place to sit down and make them enjoy. It's not done in India, at least I don't know. So far we are now quite getting westernized, that anybody drops something on the carpet, we'll never clean it in their presence because it's very bad manners. Carpet is not important than the guest, is it? Or if he breaks something, say a glass, they may say, very good, something has gone out, some bad thing has gone out. Or a thermometer is broken, we say the same. All these things happen. In a way, just to see how far we are open-hearted. Or to suggest to you that something is going wrong. If something falls off, just see what's going on in your brain. What are you thinking? Is there something funny you are thinking about somebody, or something wrong you are thinking? Then it's happening. Otherwise, everything is nice and smooth. So another conditioning we have, which is a very, very funny conditioning. Either we'll have the lousiest of lousiest houses, or we'll have houses which will just like hospitals. Even a rat would not enter there, leave alone human beings. They'll polish all the brass, they'll polish everything. Husband, wife will fight on that. They'll have divorces for it. But not even a rat will enter that house. I have seen many houses like that. And I've seen the other way around also, those that are lousiest, where there's no garden, there are no flowers, nothing beautiful. So we have to be not to this extreme or that extreme, but something that will give joy to others, to visitors, to people who come to your house, will soothe the sick. People should feel happy to come to your house. So there's no showing off. Not to show off, but to make them comfortable and very happy. You can do lots of things, very interesting things, if you have the Lakshmi principle in you. I met once a Chinese gentleman, a very, very beautiful house, everything, and he was so interesting. It made the house very interestingly, very nice, very beautiful. And you didn't feel any aggression at all in that house. So, I saw his dining room done with very good, beautiful green marble and white lights. I said, must be quite expensive. No, that's the beauty. It's very cheap. You know how I did it cheaply. All the time he was telling me how he did things cheaply, means he's never showed off it's expensive. But a person who's aggressive will say, oh, you know, this one I got it for so much, so much, so much. But a person who wants to give you joy says, no, it is so cheap you won't believe for a song. That's the sign of a person who wants to give joy to his guests. He'll never try to say that it's very expensive, I spent so much money, this is so, this, that. This is showing off. And then ultimately if it's very good 3 times, then it's yours. Have it. Of course he can't give you the floor, the rest of it you can take. That's what it is. A personality which is joy-giving. Like a lotus, as I have told you before also, a beetle comes, a black beetle with horrible thorny legs, and enters into this lotus for sleeping in the night, you see. And the lotus closes down its coziness on it, and it sleeps very comfortably. And then next day it opens out. So it flies out. That's how your homes, your ashrams, your hearts should be. Beautiful. So that anybody can feel that soothing and that comforting feeling when they are in your company. But not a person who was reactionary. Like you go to somebody's house and immediately say, I don't like this carpet. Says it's bad manners, absolute bad manners to say like that. To say that I don't like it is bad manners for surgery. Any music you hear, supposing there's a musician who could be of a very high level, could be of a very ordinary level. You should be able to enjoy everything, otherwise you are not a surgeon. If you are going to criticize a musician, that, oh God, what a musician, he is no good, this, that, then he is not going to improve. But if you encourage the musician, oh, you're very good, you're very great, he'll play much better next time, you see that. There's no falsehood about it. Some people think it's not honest. But this kind of useless, absolutely fatal kind of honesty is not wanted in Sahaja Yoga. You be honest to yourself. And there's no need to tell anybody your opinion very honestly. Keep it to yourself, all these honest opinions, and direct towards yourself. Like you see somebody. Honestly, you want to tell him that he's wearing a funny dress. Honestly. You better look at yourself. What sort of a dress you are wearing, and what business you have got to tell him that he's wearing funny. On the contrary, say, this is very nice, I like it, it's very nice, it's good, good, nice one. They say, no, but he'll say that, no, not so good, yours is nice. Oh, you can get this very cheaply. You see, very cheaply. I'll tell you from where you can. Or you can have it if you like. I can take yours, you take mine. So the basic subtle point is that with your love, you are encouraging everyone. You are helping everyone. You are creating a confidence in him, his personality. And a kind of a rapport which is very subtle. So, a lotus is born in the pond, which is so dirty, filthy, full of worms, everything, like as we see the world is today. But the lotus covers, which is fragrance, the whole of that pond, and covers it up completely, and you forget to think what is behind it. It has very big, big leaves, you see, like the ears of the elephant, and that covers the whole thing. So you don't see any filth or dirt. What you see is beautiful green, big leaves. Sometimes they are like a thali, like a big thali that we use for eating. And then all these things are covered with it. There's no honesty about it. They could say, why should we be honest? Let's see all the worms and the filth growing about. But the honesty lies in honestly understanding what is your job as Sahaja Yogi is. You are not there to point out the bad points, but you are there to cover all the bad points, all the loopholes with your love. That's your job. And there you have to be honest. Sense of honesty, the way it is accepted these days, it has created only cheats and thugs and thieves. Even a thief can be won over. You can. I'll give you an example. I met one boy in Delhi market. Poor thing, he was all wounded, he was suffering, so I brought him in the car home. So in the family, my brother and my husband both got very worried. He said, "Who is this brother-in-law you brought it?" I said, "He's my nephew, all right, let it be, doesn't matter. Whatever you say, I'll keep him." So I looked after him, I treated him, he got all right. These two persons got after him. We could send him to the police, send him to the police. I said, "Try, let us see. He's a good man, he'll be all right." "No, send him to the police." Might have been, I don't know, might have been. And they were after his life. Till 10 days he was all right. I soothed him that. After 10th day, he was so fed up with these two persons, he ran away. And he ran away with what, do you know? He ran away with all the things that belonged to my brother and my husband. And he left my necklaces, my watches, everything nicely. He didn't test. He didn't test her. So he just ran away. And imagine he left, I had a necklace, a very nice, beautiful, expensive necklace, I should say, given by my mother. He didn't touch it. He didn't touch anything. And he took away whatever was possible from their purse, from their things, whatever were left, everything he took away. Now I said, "Now go to the police." What? So, this is how one has to know that the honesty is for yourself, not for others. Don't try to be honest with others. Be honest to yourself. Keep that honesty to yourself, because maybe it's rational and maybe that it is just a matter of habit that you are trying to hurt others. So first check on your mind and find out if you are trying to hurt others or you are trying to please others. Otherwise don't talk, just keep quiet. If you are going to say something to please others, talk, otherwise just don't talk. And you'll be surprised. When you say nice things to others, how niceness comes to you. Like supposing somebody comes and tells me that, "Mother, he's very bad, he's troubled me so much, this thing, that thing. I don't like him." So I tell him, no, he was praising you a lot. He's not honest, but I tell him. He was praising you, he was so much in love with you, he's so kind to you, he was telling me he loves you very much. I said, "Really?" "Yeah, he did say." Next day you find them going together.
We can keep our attention inside and absorb some of the wisdom from Mother's words. And we can just sit for a few moments.
Another divine quality of Nabhi Chakra is the peace within, the state of peace which is undisturbed. Within us lies an ocean of peace. We just have to tap it. And when the peace starts manifesting in our being, in our life, then no matter what happens, no matter what kind of a situation we deal with, we are always in the state of peace. And then we become the source of peace. We spread the peace around us, and we become ourselves peacemakers. Sometimes there is no need of words, no need of explanations, but just the peace within us acts. It may sound fantastic, but we all have this capacity. We just have to allow it to manifest. And for this, all we have to do is ask our Divine Mother, the Kundalini Mother within us, to unlock all the divine qualities of our Nabhi Chakra. It is as simple as that. So let us place our right hand on the left hand side of our abdomen. This is our left Nabhi Chakra. And let's just humble down within. Let's humble down before this divine energy, before this great energy which loves us. And let us feel the comfort, the spiritual comfort that this energy, our Divine Mother, gives us. And most sincerely, with a pure desire in our heart, let us ask, O Divine Mother, please enlighten all the qualities of my left Nabhi Chakra. O Divine Mother, please establish within the state of complete peace. O Divine Mother, let the state of complete peace manifest in me, in my being, in all the aspects of my life. O Divine Mother, let the divine peace be established within me so that I can spread peace in the whole world. O Mother, I am your little child, and I am humbly asking, please give me the blessing of the divine peace. And as the family life is related to this energy center, we can also ask our Divine Mother to bring her blessings in our family life as well. So once again, very humbly and sweetly, let us ask, Mother, please give me the joy of the family life. O Divine Mother, please give me the blessing of being the peacemaker of the household. O Divine Mother, I surrender all my family problems to you. You know everything. You know me in and out, and only you can bring forth the blessings, the divine transformation in me and in others. So I surrender to you. At this moment, when we are asking for the divine blessings, our Kundalini Mother takes over. So the best thing to do is to be in meditation. So let us just be thoughtless while repeating this affirmation. Let us just be thoughtless in the state of surrender. And finally, another important quality of this center is the complete satisfaction, the absolute satisfaction, which cannot be given by any worldly thing. So here let us ask, Mother, please fill my being with complete satisfaction. I leave all my failures to you, all my frustrations to you, and in your grace, please give me the blessing of complete satisfaction. It can only come from you, O Divine Mother. I'm humbly asking for this tremendous blessing. Please give me complete satisfaction. Let us now slowly, with our right hand, raise our Kundalini Mother upwards. Let us do it 3 times. Let us also feel the vibrations on our Sahasrara. If we feel it, let's enjoy it. If we don't worry about it. It is there. Your Divine Mother is looking after you. You can place back the right hand and with our attention within ourselves or on the top of our head, let us just enjoy complete silence for a few moments. Let's surrender to our Divine Mother.
So when we're ready, we can go ahead and raise our Kundalini energy and give ourselves a bandha. And now we're going to just have a little announcements. Let's try to stay in our with our attention on our Sahasrara and try to stay in that thoughtless awareness through this because we're going to come back and we won't do the Q&A and the feedback again tonight. What we're going to do is have another um, uh, meditation, but thoughtless awareness and silence. So, but just I want to mention that tonight we worked on the left Nabhi, but tomorrow we're going to clear our void. And our void is the area of the guru principle. So we're going to learn a little bit more about the dignity of the guru principle in the void. So please tune in tomorrow. And if you want any more information about tonight and want some handouts, you can always go to the website of freemeditation.com and .au March 2022 section and go to the See All resources for any of those handouts and also to see the video again. If you want a mentor and don't have a mentor yet, just complete the mentor survey form in the chat. Everything's there. You can just click on the chat and go there. So what we're going to do now, just a reminder also, we're going to be having our workshop tomorrow. So make sure that you come in, you join us for the workshop as well. Okay, so in the workshop tomorrow, this is where we have like the one-on-one sessions with all the Sahaja yogi practitioners, and they'll have like be able to help you with and to help you go deeper, see what type of imbalances you may be still having. If you're not feeling vibrations, this is going to be really important for you to attend to help you get that vibratory awareness. So now we're going to have 15 minutes, 20 minutes or whatever of some more music where we can enjoy this state of meditation. If you do have any questions at this time, please, you can either type them in the chat that you'd like to go into a breakout room, and you'll be asked to join a breakout room where you can have that session with some of the Sahaja Yogis practitioners standing by. So, but for the main room today, we're going to end with a silent meditation so you can go even deeper and enjoy the vibrations. Okay, see you tomorrow, everybody. Oh.